What's going on, everybody? WOW Time here with another World of Warcraft video. Now, I want to share with you a few different ways that you can look at making gold during the Dragonflight Pre-Patch event. So this is going to be time sensitive, of course, because the Pre-Patch event is only from November 15th to November 28th, 2022. So if you're watching this after that, you would have missed out on some of this stuff. But if you're watching now, then you have a chance to do some of these things. Now, I will start this off by saying that there is nothing amazing about the pre-patch event as far as gold making is concerned. But like everything else, we can squeeze out a little bit here and there. Before we look at it, though, I want to thank everybody that is a subscriber. I'm enjoying the community that we're building here. If you've been watching for a while and you haven't subbed, please consider subbing to the channel. If you like World of Warcraft content, gold making, a little bit of Mythic Plus, and whatever else the game has to offer, consider subscribing to the channel, like the video, leave a comment down below. Okay, now let's get into it. I've come up with what I think are 4 main ways that we can look at squeezing a little bit of gold out of this event. The first one is going to be the one that I would recommend the most and that everybody's going to sort of by default do, right? That is the pet. If you look down here in the bags, the Primal Stormling. Now, everybody's going to get this from doing the opening quest. As a matter of fact, it only takes you about 3 minutes, 4 minutes to do the quests that get you started on this, and then you have to go kill some Primal Elementalists. Doesn't take long at all, and then you come back, turn the quest in, and then you get one of these. Now, this is going to be a long game. So right now you can see on this realm it is 9,500 gold, 0 sell rate because everybody has them. But 6 months from now, 3 months from now, when people don't have them, they're going to want to pay for it. For the collection, for the cosmetics, or who knows, maybe this battle pet will turn out to be a super awesome battle pet that people are really going to want to have. So get that, hold on to that. You can cage it and don't sell it yet. Hold on to it. So that's number 1. That is the battle pet. Number 2 is one that I don't think you're going to get rich on, but gray items. Now, there's 2 schools of thought for this. One is that you hold on to these items until we can transmog them, and 2 is that you sell them right away. Okay, these are going to drop from the Primalist invasions. You're going to go there, you're killing mobs, you're getting your Primeval Essence to get your transmog or whatever you're doing. And then as you're killing them, there are some gray items that drop. Now, a lot of the gray items sell for 1 or 2 gold, but these actually sell for pretty good gold here. The vendor sells 15, the vendor sells 20, the vendor sells 10 on this one. Now, this isn't going to be possible right now to go mass farm these things with any efficiency because there's so many people tagging the mobs. But, you know, next week when it sort of dies down a little bit and it's not as busy, or maybe in the off hours, you can get a group together and, you know, farm out some of your essences and then get these as well. And you can sell them for the raw gold. Now, the other line of thinking is hold on to these, like I said, and sell them on the auction house when people can transmog them. The only problem is that they do share a model with other things in Dragonflight. So they're not going to be a unique appearance. All right. So who knows if they'll sell? Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. So that's gray items. That's the second thing. The next thing is going to be some guaranteed gold. If you come to your vendor and you look at the very first thing, the one-handed sword, selling to the vendor for 88 gold, costing 25 Primeval Essence. So as you're doing the event and you're getting these Primeval Essences, you've already spent them to get your transmog, you've got your reagent bag, you've got the toy, you've got a bunch left over, this could be a good dump for you. I wouldn't recommend necessarily farming the essences only for this, but after you've got everything that you need, instead of letting the essence go to waste, say at the end of the event when you don't have anything to spend them on and they're going to be worthless, dump them into this. Dump them into the one-handed longsword, or the one-hander that's available to you, and the one that sells for the most gold, right? So I imagine if you go here and you may have some like things for mages and staff users and stuff like that. I'm on my warrior, so I have the one-hander sword available to me. But you want to check and make sure whichever one sells for the most. Like the helmet costs 45 essence and it sells for 47 gold. That's not a good deal. This one though, the sword, the one-hander, sells for 88 gold and costs 25 essence. So keep that in mind. You can dump your essence into that and get some raw gold back, at least at the end of the pre-patch event. Now the next thing, some of you may feel a certain way about this, some of you may not, but it is selling the dimmed essences. So you've got to get these dimmed primeval, I guess they're not technically essences, but they're dimmed primevals, right? So you got to get the water, the fire, the earth, and the storm, and you combine all 4 of those to get your heirloom trinket. Now, you cannot sell these on the auction house, okay? But they are tradable. So if you've tagged the boss when it spawns and you don't get one of these, you can have it traded to get it. Or if you do get it, you can trade it or sell it off to someone who tagged the boss as well. So this is how I've seen this done. Bunch of people kill the boss. People put up in the chat, did anybody get the dimmed primeval? I'll give you 500 gold for it. Okay, you could just do the reverse of that and say, does anybody need the dimmed primeval? I'll sell it for X amount. All right, and then see who whispers you. Now, you know, it's a commodity just like anything else. I have one currently, and somebody gave it to me for free, and I thought that was really nice of them. But you could potentially sell these. You just have to do it in the event there, because it's going to have to be somebody that also tagged the boss. So those are the 4 ways that I'm looking at squeezing a little bit of gold out of this event: the pet, the gray items, dumping your essence into the vendor pieces here to sell them back to the vendor, a little vendor shuffle, and potentially, if you have extras, selling off the dimmed primevals that you get so that people can complete their 4 set to get their heirloom trinket. Hope this helped. Hope this maybe sparked some ideas, or at least gave you an idea of what to do with all that extra primeval that you're going to have at the end of the event, and just a little bit of ways to make gold. So yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to sub, like the video, and leave a comment down in the chat. Join the Discord. Link is down below. Have a good one. Have fun playing the game. Remember, it is just a game. Have fun playing it, and until next time, I'll catch you all later.